What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Monica, and in this video, I've got 2 testimonials from students who have taken this DIY notary mailbox agent training a couple of months ago, and now they've got money coming in. So I wanted to share their comments, their testimonials with you, and I wanted to let you know that your girl is still shutting everything down. The only thing that's still available on my website as of today is this notary mailbox agent training. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you a special opportunity to take advantage of getting it at a discount, okay? And so basically, I've already talked to you guys about the notary business model being a struggle business model. I realized that probably, I don't know, a year or so ago, but I kept trying at it just to see if I could make something work, right? Well, the only thing that really made sense is partnering with a third party to offer what we call virtual mailbox agent services. I stumbled across the commercial mail receiving agency. Those are 4 words that I want you to take your little fingers and go Google, offered by the United States Postal Service. And because it's offered by the United States Postal Service, there are certain challenges associated with it. Challenges that we face, all of us who went through the process of becoming a commercial mail receiving agency, we face that during this training. And so we talk about how you can avoid some of the delays and some of the challenges that you are definitely 100% going to face in getting your notary mailbox agent set up. Now, let me just say this before you guys comment and email me and all of this, because again, I'm trimming the fat. I'm not even offering any additional, all of the trainings that we've got at Notary Nerds University, as you can see, you can't get to them now. So, you know, if you're on the channel, you'll notice that the links are gone. If you got the trainings from Notary Nerds University, shout out to you. They are yours. If you have any challenges with being able to access them, just reset your password. But basically everything that we've got out there is digital and self-paced. And so you basically handle everything yourself anyway. The only thing that you're going to find on my website now is this training. And the reason that's the only thing that you're going to find at Notary Nerds University is because the students are making money with it. And if they're making money with it and it's passive and it doesn't have a cap, this doesn't fit the struggle bust business model, you can have as many customers as you want. You can set your pricing to be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't fall into that struggle bust business model, you know, notary business model that the loan signings and the general notary work fall into. So as a result, this is the only thing that you're going to find on the website. So let's go and take a quick look at, you know, a couple of the emails I've gotten from students who have done this exact training, and let me let you know what they said. So let's hop over and let's look at Roy. Roy was the first one, and he texted me, and I'll go ahead and open his up first. This is Roy. He texted me a few months back, and he says, "Hey, Monica, I got my first application from a guy in China, and I know I set up to not receive stuff from overseas, but I think I'll take it anyway." And at that point, I still hadn't gotten my first one yet. And I just told him, "Congrats, I'm still waiting on my first one." And so he had, you know, sent me a text about a month later asking me about another virtual mailbox class. And he said, I told him, no, I'm not, but I was going to be running a special. And he said he connected with another student that, and he gave her some tips, right? So, and by that point, I had gotten my first client. I had money in my account and had no idea where it came from, but it was because of my virtual notary mailbox. Okay, fast forward, right? So Roy gets his first client in August, and then I get mine in September, and then in October, I get this text, right? So Kathy, who he had reached or who he had connected with, sent me an email, and she says, "Hi, Monica, I trust all is well. I just wanted to share that I am officially a CMRA in Delaware. I started the process back in August and now have 9 clients. Thanks so much for your teaching and guidance. I appreciate all you do. May God continue to shine down on you and grant you favor in Jesus' name. Amen." And when I tell you guys, I was like, what? This notary mailbox agent thing really did the thing. So again, it's the only thing that you will find at Notary Nerds University anymore. Because as a content creator who specializes in creating educational content for entrepreneurs, I'm not going to make available any content that I no longer feel meets my, goal in life for helping people. I'm not going to continue to perpetuate you signing up for a training that's going to cap your income, cap your capabilities, and basically keep you on the struggle bus in 2025. I'm not going to do that. So the only training that you will see at Notary Nerds University now is the Notary Mailbox Agent, because guess what? There is no cap. You set your own prices. And like I said, it does take some work on the front end in order to get set up. And yes, I did a little bit of gatekeeping by covering up who we deal with, because they paid to get that information. So why should I share that with everybody when they took their hard-earned money that they could have spent on their family, invested it in their business in order to be able to make more money, right? People who pay attention. And a lot of times, even people who pay for my training don't even take action. So when I tell you that it is very important, if you're ready, if you're still working and you still got this whole notary thing on the brain and you're like, well, Monica, you said, it's a struggle bus. Yes, it is a struggle bus. But if you find an area like this Notary Mailbox Agent that gets you off the struggle bus, she's not limited. Kathy's not limited to just those 9 clients. She can get 100 clients. Roy can get 100 clients or 1,000 clients. He's not capped at $10 per signing or $5 or $2. Kathy's not capped at, at her per signing. There's no cap on how much she can make or he can make or I can make, for that matter, as a Notary Mailbox Agent. So if you're curious about the Notary Mailbox Agent, I'm going to tell you this. If you live in an apartment complex, this is not for you. If you could make it work, but I'm not even finna encourage you to do that because it's just too much. If you have one of those community mailboxes where you got to share the mailbox, the little bitty skinny mailboxes, could you make this work? Yes, but I probably wouldn't. Unless you are going to be prepared to meet the postman every day when your mail starts coming in, because it won't fit in the box, right? So there's ways you can get around it. This is perfect for people like myself who don't mind people having mail sent to their mailbox. I have a farm and I actually encourage, the public to know where I am, etc. And once you get into the training, you will see how I have my setup. You will see how you need to have your setup. But basically, you need to be able to receive other people's mail. And if you can't do that, then don't buy this, right? This is not the product for you. I don't even want you to waste your time. If you have a homeowners association who doesn't like you running businesses from your house, don't sign up for this. This is not for you, right? I think Roy, he does have an HOA, but I think in his case, it's not that big of a deal. I could be wrong. I think we talked about that, he and I, or somebody and I did, but they discovered that it really wasn't that big a deal because their HOA wasn't that active. So basically, this is not for everybody. So don't get it if it's not for you. But if it is for you and you're interested in making some passive income, speaking of which, I just got an email myself today that said that I had a new client. So let's go take a look at that email and see if I can't find it. We're looking at a recent addition to my virtual mailbox business that came in today, October the 28th at 9:56 a.m. Now, what you guys may not realize when it comes to this mailbox situation is that you can set your own prices. So I intentionally set my prices a little bit higher than average. So this person represents for me a nice amount of money every month, plus ongoing for however long they continue with me, right? So this is the way that you get off the struggle bus and you find a business model that allows for you to not have to do a whole bunch in order to scale. So I didn't have to do anything to find this person. The person actually went to the third party that we use. And again, you learn who that is in the training and have all of the things. So even if you can kind of figure out who it is, when it comes to getting set up with them and what they are going to need from you in order to get set up expeditiously, we are going to help you do that a lot faster in the training than you would probably be able to do on your own. Which brings me to, let's get back over to the website, which brings me to the special offer that I've got for you guys that are still wanting to find something that they can do. If you fit the bill and this is something that can work for you, remember I told you it's not for you if you're in a very, constricted HOA environment. It's not for you if you have one of those community mailbox things that's really skinny. It's not for you if you don't have to have people coming to your house. You can set it up where they don't come and they don't pick it up. And most people probably aren't going to want that anyway. Because basically what you're going to be doing is getting their mail, scanning it, using your smartphone, downloading an app, and making sure they know what mail has come in. So if you're checking your mailbox anyway, this business model is perfect for you. And like I said, you can set it up where people do not even come to your house. But the bottom line is, I get the fact that it's not for everybody. And remember, like I told you guys in the video about, shutting down your notary business, this is not a struggle, but we're getting off of the struggle bus with this notary business model of doing loan signings and general notary. We're getting off of that, right? You can still provide that as a service to your community, but that's exactly what it is. And that's why people expect for it to be free, right? But the bottom line is, especially now in this current environment where signings have all but dried up, this notary virtual mailbox business model doesn't require you to go do anything. It doesn't limit your ability to scale. It doesn't cap what you can charge. And for those of you who don't get it, why are we putting the word notary in it? Somebody tell them from the back. It's because people trust notaries. Okay? So if you're watching this, you're like, well, I don't get why it's a notary. What does being a notary have to do with it? You don't get what you are, okay? A notary is a third party, trusted professional. And if you have been an entrepreneur for 2 seconds, you should know that getting trust is the absolute most important thing to getting a customer. So if you've got a notary commission and you're curious as to why does this apply to the mailbox agent, people need to trust you in order for you to get their mail, okay? I'm sorry, I went a little hard because I have been screaming that for years, and I will always get somebody that will comment that, I don't know what this has got to do with being a notary. That tells me you don't know who you are as a notary public, okay? If you don't get the fact that being a notary means that people trust you to notarize their private documents, to take their routing and account numbers from one place to the next, to look at their will and be, exposed to all these personal financial, that requires trust, okay? I'm gonna calm down, okay? But hopefully now you get it. That's why. Don't ask me that in the comments, please. It takes me to another place. Whew. Okay, bottom line. This is all that you're gonna find at Notary Nerds University. And if you want to go ahead and start the process, this is a digital product. That means that you are gonna have to watch the training, and you're going to have to do the work that's required. Just like I did, just like Roy did, just like Kathy did. All 3 of us have gotten results at different levels. Kathy is doing the dang thing. She's like, going crazy. She's already got 9 clients, and it's only been a couple of months, right? We all got started around August. I've got 2 clients. I don't know how many Roy has now. But the bottom line is, if you do the work, you will get the results. If you don't do the work, you won't get the results. This doesn't have any training outside of what you're going to get when you sign up. But as long as you can do what Kathy did and do what Roy did, which is follow instructions, then you will be able to get customers as well. Okay? So that's it. That's all. I am excited because my consulting, my coaching is taking off. I've got some really, really exciting news that I'm going to be putting together later on today. And you guys will probably hear about that too. So if you haven't followed me, definitely check out my other channel. Let me take you guys over there to it. So here's my brand new channel, Monica Dunn. This is where all of my coaching and consulting content and things that I'm doing over in that space is going to be housed, so I don't keep bothering you guys on this channel. But yeah, so check me out if you're interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, bottom line, the Notary Nerds University website, the only thing it's got on it is the DIY notary mailbox, completely self-paced. You can do it at your own pace. And I'm going to drop a coupon code in the description box so you can save a ton of money if you're interested. And once that coupon code is gone, the discount is gone. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, definitely take advantage of it now. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.